Hello everyone, welcome back to Parker's Tutorials. This week, against my mother's wishes, I'm showing you how to impale someone with a spear. So let's get started.
Here's what you're going to need for this project. 4 small L brackets, 2 48-inch wooden dowels, a 6-inch wide board of wood that is 18 inches or longer, a 1.5-inch wide board of wood that is 3 inches or longer, 1/8 inch nuts and bolts, a spool of twine, black, brown, and tan paint, 2 belts, 2 identical shirts, preferably button down or flannel, a Dremel with a cutting wheel, a hot glue gun, and a drill with a 1/8 inch drill bit. The first step in this project is to take your board of wood and measure out an 8-inch section and a 10-inch section, and then cut the board to these lengths. Next, mark the center of both boards and drill a 1/8 inch hole on each. Next, take your 48-inch dowel and cut it into 2 24-inch dowels. Mark and cut 6 inches off one of the dowels, as this will be the part inside of the body. Next, lay your boards flat on the surface and hold your dowel vertically over the hole in the center. Get your L brackets and mark where to drill holes in the board and in the dowel. Then drill the holes using a 1/8 inch drill bit. When you drill your hole in the dowel, make sure to drill all the way through to the other side. Using 1/8 inch nuts and bolts, I secured the wooden dowels to the boards using an L bracket on each side. Tighten the screws so that nothing comes loose. Once the dowels are secure, take one board and mark the places where you want to drill holes for your belts. I aligned the belts on the boards, drilled holes through the belts and the board, and fastened them with nuts and bolts. Do this to both boards and make sure everything is tight. After that, you're done with the basic assembly. Take your small board of wood and cut a 3-inch piece, and then draw diagonal lines from the center to create a triangle. Using a hacksaw and sandpaper, I made the head for the spear. I then drilled a hole in the top of the dowel that will be the point of the spear. I used my Dremel to cut the tip off of a bolt, and then using this and hot glue, secured the head to the tip of the spear, like so. Next, I removed the belts and used a Dremel and cutting wheel to cut off all the protruding bolts. I used brown and tan paint to paint the spear and black for the tip. Next comes the tedious process of wrapping twine around specific areas of the spear. I wrapped around the tip and the dowel, and I made a handle at the base of the spear, protruding into the body. I used some string and wires to create a decoration at the end of the spear. Next, repeat the process of decorating the spear so that you will have one full spear and one used for the effect. After that, you're done. When shooting, set up a camera and do a switch pan effect to make it seem like the person is impaled. Now it's time for the test film.
Dun 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 dun.
What is that?
Oh, it's a spear we found on the side of the road.
I see it. How about I can throw this like a mile? Hey, watch this!
Okay, hot shot.
Well everyone, that about wraps up this week's episode of Parker's Tutorials. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I want to thank my friends for helping out with the test film. Next week, I'm showing you how to make a tabletop camera dolly, so stay tuned. Bye everyone.